Welcome to the Hollywood Scholar. I'm Jed Morgan, and we have some interesting news on the Ezra Miller front when it comes to Warner Brothers, the Flash movie, and maybe even Fantastic Beasts and where to find them for. Now, I haven't talked about this previously on my channel because it hasn't really dipped into the realm of entertainment until now. Most of it has been like criminal stuff and just stuff that I didn't feel comfortable talking about on my personal channel, which is how I felt. But now that they're talking about the future of the Flash movie, definitely got more into the realm of something that I was more comfortable with. And so we have the rumor here that Zaslav is having to deal with the whole Flash situation and how he's going to deal with a potential $200 million loss for the Flash movie. They invested too much money into it to really just throw it out and just give up on it. They need to try to eke back some of their money, but with Ezra Miller as the star, that makes it very, very difficult no matter what they do, especially if they include him in any potential press tours. So they have a few different things, insider information on the different ideas that he's going to do, the insider plans, and there have been some public announcements later on in this article. It's just an insane situation that is getting harder and harder to deal with, and before anyone says, oh, you're okay with this, but now what happened to Johnny Depp or Amber Heard or anything like that, this is different than Johnny Depp, which was fired by the same company after just accusations, because there's actual arrest records, there's video evidence, there's restraining orders. There's a lot more criminal proceedings involved in this situation that is paperwork documented, stuff like that. I don't think anything should be finalized with, say, firing him until like an official arrest about the current situation has happened. But I definitely think they should have a plan in place and maybe change how they're doing the Flash movie a little bit. I mean, it's still a ways out, but yeah, I don't think anything should be finalized until there's a criminal result to this case and the several cases actually that are going on right now. But yeah, having this conversation is definitely a good thing after the myriad of events that have happened over the last couple of years. This all really started with Ezra Miller apparently choking out this woman in Iceland, and this pregnant woman, and just screaming at her. It was a weird deal. No one really knows what to think about it. It's supposedly a joke. Nothing really happened with that. No criminal proceedings with that. That was a while ago. Yeah, here in April 2020. So yeah, no, nothing really happened here. And then that's when things got weird. Is a few months ago, he was in Hawaii and just really going nuts for several months, terrorizing the people, getting arrested multiple times. And there's a video where he's filming this assault for an NFT, and he wants his flash ring, and the video is really weird. You should definitely check it out. Not really something I want to talk about here, but yeah, he dips into his non-binary privilege with it, and it's just a weird video to watch. And so yeah, that was weird, getting arrested in Hawaii multiple times, breaking into a couple's house after getting arrested at a karaoke bar, breaking into this couple's hotel room actually, while screaming, "I will bury you and your slut wife." That's a lot of stuff to happen in a pretty condensed period, all in Hawaii. So yeah, we have all those different things, some criminal stuff that happened. He was arrested multiple times in Hawaii, and just weird stuff. And then things got even weirder a few weeks ago when some parents accused Ezra Miller of grooming their teenage daughter in a legal dispute. Now, it's not proven yet. The girl who's involved in the situation, she's technically adult. I believe she's 18. And she put out a video that this has nothing to do with Ezra Miller, but there's some weird history between them. Like, she was 12 years old and went to the premiere of Fantastic Beasts, I believe it was, in Germany with him alone. And I think that's just really weird and really does fall in the definition of grooming with all the rumors that we've heard about this. Again, nothing's been proven, and the one person who actually knows the facts is denying everything. So a weird situation. But you can kind of start to see a common denominator here when a second 12-year-old girl was granted an order protection against Ezra Miller. And apparently this is a non-binary child, so I apologize, not a 12-year-old girl. And yeah, so more sexual abuse and sexual grooming charges against Ezra Miller. And it's just a weird situation that's getting more and more complicated with Ezra Miller. So I can totally see why Zaslav and the other people at Warner Brothers are wanting to make a change with both Fantastic Beasts and The Flash. The Flash is more an important one because they kind of already wrote him out of the Fantastic Beasts series. They don't even know if there's going to be another one. They have plenty of time to mess with that franchise. But The Flash is already filmed, a $200 million budget invested in it, and he's playing multiple characters in the movie. They can't recast him at this point. They can't replace him at this point. They do still have a year to figure out what marketing thing they want to do. And this quote here is pretty great. There's no winning for Warner Brothers. This is an inherited problem for Zaslav. The hope is that the scandal will remain at a low level before the movie is released, and hope for the best to turn out. So yeah, they're hoping that in the next year before The Flash comes out, that this will all die down, is that things will get better in the end before that comes out. But they still need to decide, hey, are we going to drop the movie in theaters without a press tour so that Ezra Miller doesn't go around doing anything weird worldwide, doesn't have any, more incidents like he does in Hawaii and whatnot. How are they going to deal with that? Or are they just going to drop it on HBO Max and hope for the best? They need to try to make some money out of this because, yeah, that is a huge investment in it. There are no right answers, and Warner Brothers is not going to win in this situation. There's no winning for Warner Brothers. So the fact that they're having this conversation, I think, is important, and I think it's important that they let people know that they're having this conversation. Again, I don't believe they should make any firm decisions until more concrete stuff has come out, more criminal documentation by governments and stuff like that to prove in a court of law, jury type stuff before anything is cemented. But I do love that they're coming to this and approaching this that, hey, we need to have a plan because this is not going to look good for us. And yeah, this is definitely not in the realm of cancel culture. Like some people have tried to tell me that this is just cancel culture that you agree with, so you're okay with. No, there's criminal stuff involved. It is completely different than being canceled for your opinions. So yeah, interesting seeing how it's developed. We're going to probably hear about this in the next few weeks, what they plan. And, you know, it may just be, hey, we're going to wait till next year to really make a decision just because it may die down by then. I doubt it will because he's still supposedly on the run after making some weird posts on Instagram before deleting his account. And he's nowhere to be found right now. So things could escalate or die down very quickly. So they're just trying to see how the situation plays out before they really make any public statements. So a lot of interesting stuff going on. I really, really don't like this man. I haven't really enjoyed many of his performances. He was fine in the first Fantastic Beasts, and he was fine in Perks of Being a Wallflower with Emma Watson and Logan Lerman, but he's never been one that I thought should be a big movie star, just more of a supporting character type actor. He's never one that I thought should really have been big, and this is proving it because his fame seems to have gone to his head and really destroyed his personality because he seems like he's changed a lot over the last few years. And just see what he wears to red carpets. He's a little bit fucked up in the head. So this is something that probably needs to happen. They probably need to just drop it on HBO Max and hope for the best. That's what I personally believe should happen, or just scrap the movie entirely. And it sucks because it's the return of Michael Keaton's Batman, so there's a whole lot riding on this movie, and it sucks that this major return for a beloved character is ruined by such horrific events and horrific accusations against a really batshit insane actor. But anyway, that's all I have for today. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Anon. If you like what I do here and want to see good, compelling stories that Hollywood will no longer give you, check out my book series, Odyssey of a Phoenix, a mythological epic about philosophy, morality, and modern-day mental illness issues. Books 1, Down in Flames, and Book 2, Apocalypse Then, currently on sale. Book 3, Kill the Dark, coming soon.